Chapter 1. The reason due to which the sky was named is sky, and the world is world, and the hereafter is hereafter, and the reason due to which Adam was named Adam, and Hawa as Hawa, and the dirham is dirham, and the dinar is dinar, for counting, and the reason for which it is said to the donkey, her. A Jew came to Ali bin Abu Talib, so he said, O Amir al-Mu'minin, I want to ask you about things. If you were to inform me of it, I will profess to al-Islam. Ali said, Ask me, O Jew, about whatever comes to you, for you will not come across anyone more knowledgeable of it than the people of the household. The Jew said to him, Inform me about base of this earth, upon what is it, and about the resembling of the child to its paternal uncles and its maternal uncles, and about from which seeds do the hair, and the blood, and the flesh, and the bones, and the nerves come about, and why is the sky named as sky, and why is the world named as world, and why is the hereafter named as hereafter, and why is Adam is named as Adam is, and why is Hawa named as Hawa, and why is the dirham named as dirham, and why is the dinar named as dinar, and why is it said to the horse, ahad, and why is it said to the mule, ad, and why is it said to the donkey, her, and as for the resemblance of the child with its paternal uncles and its maternal uncles, so if the seed of the man preceded the seed, egg, of the woman to the womb, the child would come out resembling its paternal uncle, and from the seed of the man are formed the bones and the veins. And if the egg of the woman precedes the seed of the man to the womb, the child would come out resembling its maternal uncles, and from her egg are formed the hair, and the skin, and the flesh, because it is yellow, and thin. And the sky has been named as sky because it is wasam, of the water, meaning its mine quarry. And the world has been named as the world because it is the lowest, adna, of everything. And the hereafter has been named as hereafter because therein is the recompense and the reward. And Adam has been named as Adam is because he was created from the crust, Adam, of the earth, and that is Allah the High sent Jibrail and commanded him is that he should bring from the crust of the earth with 4 clays, a white clay, and a red clay, and barren clay, and black clay, and that is from its even, coastal, and its uneven, interior land. Then Allah commanded him to bring 4 types of water, fresh water, salty water, and bitter water, and rotten water. Then Allah commanded him that he should empty the water into the clay, and Allah kneaded it with his hands. Amir al-Mu'minin carried out this for Allah. Thus, there was nothing from the clay which was needy to the water, nor from the water which was needy to the clay. Then Allah made the fresh water to be in his throat, and made the salty water to be in his eyes, and made the bitter water to be in his ears, and made the rotten water to in his nose. But rather, Hawa has been named as Hawa because she was created from the Haywan. But rather, it is said to the horse, Ahad, because the first one to ride the cavalry horse was Kabila on the day Hela killed Hila brother and fabricated saying, humming, Today Hila have found, Ahad, blood what the people neglected. Thus, Ahad, is said for the horse due to that. But rather it is said to the mules, Ad, because the first one to ride the mule was Adam and that is he had a son called Ma'ad, and he liked the animals, and he used to usher with Adam So when the mule failed to perform, he said, O Ma'ad, quench it. Thus, the name of the mule came to be accustomed with the name of Ma'ad. The people dropped the M from Ma'ad, and said, Ad. But rather, it is said to the donkey, her, because the first one to ride the donkey was Hawa, and that is because she had a donkey, and she used to ride it for visitation of the grave of her son Habil. She used to say in her journey, Wahara. So whenever she said it, the donkey traveled, and when she was silent, it stopped. So the people neglected that and have been saying, her. But rather, the dirham has been named as a dirham, because it is an important house, the one who gathers it and does not spend it in obedience to Allah would inherit the fire, and the dinar has been named as dinar, because it is a house of the fire, the one who gathers it and does not spend it in the obedience to Allah, so he would inherit the fire. So the Jew said, You have spoken the truth, O Amir al-Mu'minin Asuz. We find the entirety of what you have described to be in the Torah. He thus professed al-Islam upon his hands, and necessitated it to be with him, until he was killed on the day of the Battle of Siffin, fighting alongside Amir al-Mu'minin. Chapter 1. The reason due to which the sky